FM. But I'm more Facebook, no. Kessben FM, not my journey. Good morning, Miss Ava.
Good morning, Minia.
Yeah, now so.
Oh, yeah, the radio.
Okay. I know a communication director at the statement by. Na yaken can be, but the minimum more party in for mo de munni mu pa. Asam report na esi was enough.
Now, ASSIN North here. You see, Okonfo, you didn't could be Empire Bodem near Bompire, Louis collection, that Okonfo. And yeah, they are betting me a 2 crore worth in the book. Now, you go by election. May you know NPP for any electoral commission paying for. FSA, TTT Muno. One day will be a one qualified original for an election. One day no, a Babijina, I say not. Uncontested or primary. A brand KB, a friend Charles Opoku. Me who know him name so that. Oh no, AOB, ya investigation. Or to naba a war Takwa and Swim. Now, Takwa and Swim not to naba 2020. Say, Ufe by election. Easy, maybe a friend of regulation CI 127. A Masibija Samrano in 2020. Said you, I don't know, the fair so at the conduct election 2029. Samrano regulation 22. SSA say, Ufi constituency election and as a by-election. Now, open so to Abba. As I said, we transfer 42 days before that election. Now, 42 days. Now, NPP for by-election, and now we don't have 42 days. We have less than 20 days to the by-election. Now, one more Ashe Kukwem, so one more transfer, a branch and a vote. No other contest to one more primaries. And then the two job organ up, I said, the MPP for this are a branch and a beginner election. You better call Elefa Emma Pines or any unit. Said the woman, woman yet, who are the chicken, Sani, and really a better branch.
But that maybe say omo afi no ma bi nomination ama omo close no na no yawada a omo be omo vet na omo call elections ada na man twen ama omo anwie processes nyina ansa because me hu say dina mo de aba no okanipa mienu a omo akofa form MPP mo ompeso omo contest bi ana mo fi say omo ye omo vet ni wie ne kudu sa point na bi amoka na emfaso bi amaso
emfaso yede enam di kan kasa oni obi a onka no kwena mo de bia no na wo de wadanse se okutukum enam se wo mo so ban metade wo mo tinti no ye pesi di kan ya na e ka ho asa na omote ye duru wa na Ghana for the adanse tie kan.
Okay. Madam PP National Communication Director, Richard Ehiagba at the statement Tabano Paya. On also echo to Article 94, Clause 1A of the 1990 Constitution. Now share Article 94. Also subject to provision of this article, a person shall not be qualified to be a member of Parliament unless A, he is a citizen of Ghana, has attained the age of 21 years and a registered voter. B, is a resident in the constituency for which he stands as a candidate for election to Parliament or has resided there for a total period of not less than 5 years out of the 10 years immediately preceding the election for which he stands or he hails from that constituency. Na weno na Richard Ehiagba statement anopay odiaba ya yenyina on Facebook no ehwe bi no se or the justify say omo party no war ne statement no item 4 say omo aye due diligence omo jira mra kwan so omo aye bibia in fact for purpose of yetie for ntimami ko to portion bi emao I'll say since the NDC is deficient in the appreciation of Ghana's electoral laws, we wish to give them some education on the relevant aspect of the law. They claim that the NPP is seeking to transfer the name of a registered voter to the ASSIN North register to qualify him to contest in the parliamentary by-election actually betrays the NDC's appreciation of Article 94 1A of the 1992 Constitution. Article 94 1A does not require a parliamentary candidate to be registered in the constituency they wish to contest to be viable. Now, over the top, almost over so much as no. Nia Momo Kanu Nim, Obakan say.
Sir, or a crowd a very lazy
Kessben.
in reasoning and thinking. If so, we name America not the common sense at the Tuswa. Obehu said Article 94 talks about general qualification for an election.
Okay.
We are talking about by-election, transfer of votes. Almost when Pinian got there, Abraham said you will be on to about ASSIN North. That's another one. Moscow. 2. One sounds one kase Emrana Yekutu yeno. Regulation 22 of CI 127/2020 no. And yet Emra a regulatory elections. Now Article 42, Article 43, Article 44, Article 45 up to Article 47 mandates the Electoral Commission to make laws for the conduct of public elections. And until what PI 127 are a regulatory public election.
Okay.
That is why the Electoral Commission has a right. So beyond Article 94, we are trying to make a law. Say CI 127 now a guarantor system for eligibility of voting. One person one must stand now one year Ghana card as a sole document. A year as someone after Parliament. So we cannot say that because of Article 94, that is a mother law for regulating an election. That law speaks about general qualification. So Niamana Wakapa Branton Hunano Ayampa say Oyagani. Ayampa so say we did 25 years. And Ayampa so say or a registered voter.
Okay.
What he is not, Mr. As we speak today, and now, yeah, Kasa, it is uncommon. I granted 1 to about ASSIN North. He is not a voter there.
Okay.
One more person, one more transfer the vote. Ediba ASSIN North, any year can want them.
Okay.
Now, yeah, Kasa, same way. So I worry. Nasa you. Untimi enwo ba. Nasa ya first be ka ho asem a. Na wo ka wa asem ho asem. We are papa.
Okay.
We are talking about transfer of votes for the purposes of by-election.
Okay. But I know Electoral Commission so at the statement about no pay from the Public Affairs Department of Electoral Commission that almost say Mamin Kakra na and also tells NPP and the Electoral Commission in a plot to illegally insert the name of an unqualified NPP parliamentary candidate into the ASSIN North voters register. The Electoral Commission's attention has been drawn to a misleading press statement attributed to the National Communication Officer of NDC, alleging collaboration between the NPP and the Electoral Commission for the purpose of transferring the vote of one Charles Opoku to the ASSIN North constituency to enable him contest the upcoming by-election in the said constituency. Now, Electoral Commission said wish to state that it is not true. For the records, the EC has not received any such request from NPP to transfer the vote of any person. This allegation is false and a figment of the author's imagination. As usual, it is aimed at maligning the integrity of the Electoral Commission. Per Article 94, blah blah blah. How the MC didn't call. Electoral Commission say baby sense. Say asem no at what channel.
They have also not stated, say, the facts as we have presented, are not true.
I'm saying transfer bianco, so omonye transfer bia.
No, they have not stated that as we speak, Charles Opoku is not a voter in ASSIN North.
Say onye voter hokra transfer bianco, so it is said yet here.
Now, how does he qualify to contest a parliamentary election as per the knowledge of NPP? How does somebody who is not qualified under Regulation 22 or
Kessben.
CI 127 in conjunction with the substantive law of Article 94, the combined effect of the powers of Article 42, 43, 44, 45, Article 94, CI 127, is to the effect that under Regulation 22, a person who is not an ordinary voter in a place where a by-election is being held ought to have transferred his vote within 42 days before the date of that election, and that the application for that transfer ought to be received by the returning officer.
Okay.
And as we speak today, the young man is a voter in Kakwa Nsoyem.
Okay.
Yet he is contesting for a parliamentary primary under the NPP.
Okay.
In ASSIN North.
But Mustafa, I'll share Electoral Commission statement in article paragraph 4, 5, 6, 7. Mamin kan kakra na minti ose. For the record, the AC has not received any such request from the NPP to transfer the vote of any person. This allegation is false and a figment of author's imagination. As usual, it is aimed at maligning the integrity of the Electoral Commission. Was Article 94 of the 1992 Constitution. A person does not need to be a registered voter in a particular constituency to enable him or her contest election in that constituency. Per the Constitution, simply hailing from a constituency entitles a person to contest election in that constituency so long as the person is a Ghanaian 21 years and above of sound mind and a registered voter. What do you make of that?
They are making uselessness out of their own law, rendering the law.
As I'm ready, our constitution is supreme.
No, the supremacy of the constitution dictates that under Article 42, there shall be an independent electoral commission that will oversee
Kessben.
the conduct, supervision of all public elections in Ghana. Constitution feeds the law to the Electoral Commission.
Okay.
Now, Electoral Commission and a YEMRA for the purposes of regulating by-election and any other election. CI 127 is a law of the Electoral Commission.
Okay.
Sir, when you make general principles of law, in the case of Article 94, the subsidiary laws that regulate other matters as far as election is concerned.
Okay.
That, for example, when you don't vote in an area and you intend to go and vote in that area,
okay,
it is no longer about being resident for 5 years. What is here?
Yeti opa. That's a baby keka ko de. Just a gamma constitutional interpretation be mo ho.
That be a corner na person one bona. Person yet yes
Kessben.
their ignorance is the supremacy of the law. We will not argue with them.
Okay.
We will not follow them to the gutter.
Okay. And the next line of
what
action
is very clear is that the person who wrote this letter from the letter commission does not understand the work of the letter commission. So, CI 127 is the master document, the master law that is a bylaw made through Parliament to regulate the conduct of elections as far as by-election is concerned.
Okay.
NPP yaka by-election ho.
Mustafa sa
Na
meti wasem na se ya na kyerɛ constitution ni de wɔ hɔ. Ba constitution na ma electoral commission power e de ayɛ mmara nti yenyina electoral commission mmara no so mum na yenyi de constitution no ka no sa article 94 hɔ no ento baabi.
Dabi yanka ase yenyina zompo. Ye kyerɛ sɛ saa mmara no na regulate election.
Okay, de omo na
saa mmara no na wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn bu no. Wɔn yɛ na akɔtena meeting a sabi o wɔn adidi ade a Article 94 and a woman they were position. We have not quoted Article 94.
Okay.
We have quoted CI 127 Regulation 22 made in 2020 for the conduct of the 2020 election. As we speak, we don't have a new CI. The only CI we have is CI 127. Sam Brandon the edition election okay. Okay, sir, na enche bia electoral commission for parliament say CI 127 no. Omo pese wo mo ye amendment bi wo ho.
Yeah, voter register.
Na amendment say wo pese abana ye koto no 2024 anase efi sesi ade kono. Obi a qualify say wo be vote anase obe to aba no. Enye obi a okura Ghana card. Okay.
Yeah.
Then electoral commission. Now Article 94 ni ho.
Okay.
Article 94 say nka wodi we Ghana ni na wodi 25 wa. Na we Ghanaian na. Nka o qualify say obeto aba. Meboa.
Yeah, ultimate contest here.
Adenti na wo mo sta ko parliament say parliament ma wo mo kwa ma wo mo sisa samra no.
Okay.
Ye nyina dia tu say ye ko election na. Electoral Commission, no, because of the powers given to it, SSMRA, no, and a regulate the election.
Okay.
Now, CI 127 of Section 22 of CI 127, no, it does not conflict with Article 94 of the Constitution.
Okay.
At all.
And you must have a meme so some kakra. I mean, maybe your lawyer there. Minim sa also your lawyer, me boy. So now between electoral commission and CI and the constitution no near constitution natural no and no me no say issues na about then na wo to you na supreme
yeah can say NPP for the electoral commissioner e se sumase pepe wo mama obi a unqualified under the dictates of Regulation 22 of CI 127. No.
Okay, got transfer.
Yeah, Charles Opoku or to a bow, Takwan so him.
Wako in the vote. I know they are Martin, I know Yadri. Now maybe be so.
Wako picking from our MPP.
Musafa, no Yadri or the Wakan in our home. I know they are no Yadri, but maybe be some question, say. The electoral commission's regulations, how Musi, I know. Any Supreme Court article 94 ya no. Every domino me nyina lawyer for but they in office a supreme to each other.
Article 94 in Supreme Court, Article 94 no constitution.
And Mr. said they in a supreme say me no say enhye electoral commission omo fa ba ko na adwuma. Omo regulation ne constitution article 94 they na office also omo de adwuma.
Oh, we are not even talking about comparing the two laws. Sir,
let me give
you a very simple illustration.
Okay, Momo can regulation electoral commission so can constitution.
Sir, National Media Commission. Sir, you can run a radio station. But Kessben FM and Kessben TV.
Yeah.
Also, once a Shamumra, would you regulate your audience? How does that conflict with Media Commission's law?
Okay.
How is that comparable to Media Commission's law?
Okay.
The Article 94 does not say, so will be a registered voter. I will take one so you Nipa ne betimi abeto aba ewo ASSIN North emani. Have you seen that part of the law? Number 2, Article 94 anka say so wo to aba o takwan so yemu a untimi kwa ento aba wo ASSIN North. Na mmom no so wo pese wo beto aba wo ASSIN North wa as I say wo transfer wo vote 42 days before that election.
Okay. And when so to say no me say we try to that's line of action be saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now ya expose aban the electoral commission about bunch.
Okay.
Yeah, train ahwe. Yeah, one more.
Okay.
Na ne omo ye no. So electoral commission say wanya transfer via.
Okay.
And no electoral commission the ba want to say e betimi asesa Ghana food na mama koto about ASSIN North. If that logic is very clear, then the person who signed the letter needs a psychiatric review.
Okay. Mustafa, we know as na we are grateful. Thank you very much. Mustafa Gbande, Deputy General Secretary, Edima NDC, Anopay, and Yedino Edin Komo, ASSIN North no. I do say ana akwaya mra na ye bebre. Mamene past maestro eni nkomo kakra na bebi ebenya enubaba ebetimi de ku efie mu antefre no ne ade no na yenhwe ewi a ebekọ ahoma no so na ye ne nanabi oye the nanabi na oye national organizer Edima NPP ye no so bedi nkomo on this same issue na yahwe bebi NPP for enso ejina mamema na